Hello people, Daniel here again. Thanks for coming by. So, big news guys, I have bought a brand new vehicle! Yeah! It's a Mitsubishi ASX ASPIRE, and the ASPIRE is a flagship model. It's a luxury model. Leather seats, leather steering wheels, seat warmers, sunroof, everything. Touchscreen navigation system, stereo system, 6.1 speaker system. It's so good. So I sold my Holden Brina. I only got 3,800 for it. I originally wanted 6 grand. I paid 8. I paid 6 with a trade-in from my old vehicle, so it ended up being 8 grand's worth. And I only sold it for $3,800. I'm kicking myself for that because it was only on the site. It was on carsales.com.au, and it was only on that site for a week before I had this guy come and want to buy it off me. And he haggled me, in the end I said, fuck. Like, I got a roadworthy certificate and everything with it. And registration, it's registered till October, so he got a good deal. But anyway, yeah, the Mitsubishi's a sweet car. It's an SUV, so I'm pretty high up, seeing everything around me, and it's really good. I had a little ding with it. I was at my mate Bradley's place when we were going to the movies, and I put it in reverse. And I reverse, and you can't see behind you at night. Even with the lights on at night, you can't see reverse camera lights at all. So I ended up hitting a wheelie bin, a plastic bin, but the plastic bin was pushed up against the concrete wall, so it dented my car ever so slightly. It's about that much of a dent. And I took it to a panel beater, and he said, "Yep, we can fix that up for you, no worries. Yep, that'll be $800. I'm like, oh, what? Can't you please do it for cheaper? He says, oh, look, we'll send you a quote. He sent me the quote. It was $950 the dickhead quoted me. I'm like, fuck that, I'll leave it. The thing is, like, it made a bit of a dent, and it also dislodged the reversing camera. It snapped the bracket. It still worked, it was just not fixed to the car. And I went to this other place, like I was going to shop around. I went to this other place and said, look, I've been shopping around. I want to get this repaired. How much can you quote me? And he said, well, how much have you been quoted? And I lied to him. I said, I was being quoted $700. And he goes, oh, that's a good deal. You should go for it. So I took my car to this guy. I got a second quote. And I told him, I said, look, he said, how much did you get quoted? I said, look, I got quoted $700, even though it was really $950. And he said, oh, that's a good deal. You should go for it. I'm like, oh, God, it's just a little dent that big. Can't you just tap it out? And it's like, yeah, we can do that, but it won't look anywhere near as good as replacing the whole fucking panel. I'm like, I don't want the whole fucking panel replaced. I just want the little dent fixed. And he said, yep, okay, I can do that for you. And I'm like, okay, how much? I'm thinking $600, $400 if I'm lucky. He says he'll do it for $200. What does that include? Re-gluing the reverse camera back on? He's like, yes, it'll be totally fixed, but it won't look as nice as the whole panel. And I gave the guy a hug. I was like, oh my God, $200, yes. Thank you so much. I'm so poor. And anyway, like, I brought it in. He said, like, it might take a couple of hours to do, like, bring it in. I brought it in first thing, I think it was a Saturday morning. Must have been a Saturday morning because I wasn't working. So I brought it in first thing and left it there for him at 8 o'clock. And I went to the shops and did a bit of shopping and walked back, and it still wasn't ready. Then I hung out at a cafe just down the road from him, and I bought a croissant and a coffee, and they kicked me out of their place because they were closing. I think they closed around 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock they closed. Anyway, I was hanging around, and finally he called, and I came in, and I had a look at it, and it really wasn't the nicest job. It was pretty crude. He dented it out. Lots of dents, and he painted it over. It looked like he used nail polish. Not nail polish. Yeah, nail polish. Like black nail polish on it. It was pretty seedy, but I gave the guy $200. For $200, what can you expect? I mean, at least he put the camera back in place. Which, mind you, became dislodged the following day. The next day, maybe it's because I'm at work and I'm opening up the boot all the time to get my S-key and my stop slow button, getting all that crap out of the car, slamming the boot. It became dislodged. Now, I spoke to my stepdad, and he was like, yep, you're going to have to get that professionally fixed, and you'll bring it back to the guy that did the job and ask him to do it properly, and blah, 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 blah. I just went to the $2 shop and bought a little little tube of glue, super glue. And I, strategically put it on there, and I stuck it in, and I used some masking tape to keep it in place. And the next day I peeled the masking tape off, and it held, and it's held ever since. It's been over a week now, and it's quite well fastened there. So the super glue did its job, David. Told you it would. But yeah, this ASX, it's so sweet. It's a 1.8 litre turbo diesel engine, and now diesel's meant to be pretty sweet. Like, it's meant to be the bee's knees about torque. You've got a lot of power. It's also good for fuel economy. It's a sweet car. It's got a good stereo. It doesn't have a USB slot, unfortunately, but it's got a little slot for my iPod. So I play music through my iPod. It's got a sweet stereo. It's 6.1, 2 tweeters on either side of the dash, four speakers on the doors, and it comes with a big 12-inch sub in the boot. That's standard. The ASX ASPIRE edition is the luxury flagship model of the ASX, Mitsubishi ASX. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I'm really excited. I love driving around, and I'll look for any excuse at all to drive. I love driving this car. It is so cool. It is so cool. It's got a leather steering wheel. The other day I bought a little like a sheep fur steering wheel cover. It's always very luxurious, it's very nice. Yeah, the only thing that sucks, like it's got a good stereo. Like, you push a button and the whole screen goes bzzz, and your CD comes out. It plays MP3 discs, but it doesn't play MP3 DVDs. So that sort of sucks. But I've got to test out a DVD. I've got all my DVDs locked away. I've got to test out a DVD to see if it'll actually play the video from the DVD. I'm thinking it will, because it says DVD play. So that'd be pretty sweet, driving around with the Cradle of Filth playing and the DVD player. Might get into another crash. Actually got into a crash back in, God, what was it? Might have been the year 2000? Maybe 2001. I was driving down and I was looking for a side street name, and it was raining, and the guy in front of me just decided to stop at the yellow signal on the traffic lights, and smashed the brakes, and whoosh, and the radio went. I was listening to Cradle of Filth at the time, so hopefully I'm not jinxed by it. But yeah, so yeah, I've been working on my art again. Not so much, mainly my music. I've been doing another grunge album. It doesn't turn out as good as my first grunge album, but it's still a work in progress. So yeah, but this car is so exciting. It's so beautiful to drive. It's got like so many controls. Like, the seat has so many different controls. It's all electronic. Like, you push a button, it goes, lifts you up. I'm way up as high as it'll let me go. But it controls everything. You got seat warmers, low and high setting for seat warmers for the front drivers and passenger side seats, seat warmers, climate control. I don't know what else. It's got so much. It's got so much. It automatically turns the wipers on. It senses when the rain's falling. It turns the things on. It detects when dusk has arrived. It automatically turns the lights on. It's pretty cool. The only thing that really sucks, like, I only paid $9 grand for it, guys. It's a 2011 model, so it's only relatively new. It's only 7 years old. But this is a big thing that sucks. It's done over 200,000 kilometers. So really, like, it could cuck out at any stage. I'm hoping not. Like, they reckon diesel engines are built to last. I hope it lasts a long time, because I've also read that diesel engines are a lot more expensive to repair. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it while I have it, though. That's for sure. Like, I love driving this car. It's so cool. The gears are awesome. It's got 6 speeds. It's a 6-speed manual. This is the first time I've ever driven a 6-speed. Like, it flies on the motorway. It just flies in 6th gear. In my old Holden Barina, if I was doing 100 kilometers an hour, that was over 3,000 revs. Now I can do over 100 kilometers an hour with 2,000 revs. So it's pretty good, and it's very good for fuel economy. Amy. This is my little sweetheart, Emily Boo Boo. Hello, say hello. Isn't she lovely? God, it was so cold last night. She was shivering up to me. I was tossing and turning. My God, I was so uncomfortable. Alright guys, this might be it for the video. Just letting you know I got a new ASX Mitsubishi SUV. If I ever get another car, it's going to be another SUV, because SUVs are the bomb. They're really good. I really love this car so much. Very nice. Alright guys, bye!